The implant is kind of like this little puck of the secret sauce active electronics.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down the most important facts about the complexity, potential, and challenges of this cutting-edge technology.
That platform then is like a Bluetooth out of your brain to control a computer or a device where there is no need for a keyboard or a mouse.
Number 20, incredible advances. Also known as neural implants, brain implants have roots in the mid-20th century, but have seen exponential advancements in the 21st century.
We're just really excited about how far we've come.
Initially, these devices were rudimentary, aimed at treating chronic pain or mitigating the effects of neurological disorders like Parkinson's disease. Over the decades, their scope has broadened significantly. Today, they are at the forefront of medical science, blending neuroscience with cutting-edge technology to restore lost functions, enhance human capabilities, and even merge human cognition with artificial intelligence.
How does it make you feel to see that the machine can understand you? It makes you feel heard.
The journey of brain implants reflects a fascinating evolution from simple devices to complex systems capable of interfacing directly with the human brain, making a new era in medical science and bioengineering. Number 19, neuroplasticity. A pivotal aspect of brain implant technology is its relationship with neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This characteristic is crucial for the success of neural implants, as it enables the brain to adapt to these devices, integrating them into its circuitry.
In 2018, Arata was presented with a chance to fix the problem she was having through Stanford Medicine, a first-of-its-kind procedure that would surgically implant a device deep into her brain to stimulate and activate the neural networks that were subdued by the car crash.
Brain implants can capitalize on neuroplasticity to restore or enhance functions. For example, in patients with damaged sensory pathways, implants in the visual or auditory cortex can create new pathways for sensory information, potentially restoring lost senses.
When we activated the stimulator, the results were actually pretty remarkable. So she went from being unable to read through a novel or a book to actually reading and remembering novel.
This ability of the brain to adapt and work in concert with implanted devices underpins many of the successes in restoring motor function in paralysis or improving cognitive functions in neurodegenerative diseases. Number 18, biocompatibility. One of the significant hurdles in the development of brain implants is ensuring biocompatibility, the ability of the device to function in the body without eliciting a harmful immune response.
Getting an implant in your brain is still brain surgery, so we have to worry about the possibility for bleeding, for infection, for damaging brain tissue.
The brain is an especially sensitive organ, protected by the blood-brain barrier, and introducing foreign objects can lead to inflammation, scarring, or rejection. Researchers are constantly innovating materials and designs to minimize these risks, focusing on flexible, biocompatible materials that can mimic the mechanical properties of brain tissue. Advances in nanotechnology and materials science have led to the development of implants that can remain in the brain for longer periods without causing adverse effects, enhancing the longevity and effectiveness of these devices.
There's been research on brain-computer interfaces going on for many, many years at this point, for decades, and many, many different clinical trials.
Number 17, personalization. The future of brain implant technology is moving towards personalization, where devices are tailored to the individual needs and anatomical specifics of each patient. This customization is crucial for maximizing efficacy and minimizing side effects.
But it shows us that it's not science fiction anymore, and that a new era for these people and new hope can be given to people with a spinal cord injury.
By using advanced imaging techniques and 3D printing, scientists can design implants that perfectly fit the contours of a patient's brain, targeting specific neural circuits with unprecedented precision. Personalized brain implants hold the promise of more effective treatments for a wide range of neurological conditions, from epilepsy to major depressive disorder, by ensuring that the stimulation or recording of neural activity is optimized for each individual's unique brain architecture.
And that is the challenge, to help people really adapt.
Number 16, virtual reality. The convergence of brain implants with VR technology opens up new frontiers for both medical treatment and human-computer interaction.
Vario has created a headset which is changing how people interact with virtual and computer-generated worlds by changing how their brains engage with them.
brain implants can enhance the immersion and interactivity of VR experiences, allowing users to control virtual environments or avatars directly with their thoughts. In a therapeutic context, this integration can be used for rehabilitation, enabling patients to practice motor skills or cognitive functions in a controlled virtual setting. This synergy between brain implants and VR represents an exciting area of innovation, with potential applications ranging from entertainment to advanced neurological therapy.
It's a very scary thought when you start looking into what you could do when you're directly interfacing the brain.
Number 15, brain-computer interfaces. Brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs, represent a groundbreaking application of brain implant technology, enabling direct communication between the human brain and external devices.
The device is an electrocorticography grid, which is attached to a pedestal, which is screwed onto the participant's skull.
This technology translates neural signals into commands that can control computers, prosthetic limbs, or even other electronic devices, offering new avenues of interaction for people with severe motor impairments. The potential of BCIs extends beyond medical applications to enhance human capabilities, such as augmenting cognition or enabling new forms of artistic expression.
What we're picking up on are neural activity related directly to the attempts to move her facial muscles, and that's what we're able to decode into speech.
As BCIs continue to evolve, they hold the promise of erasing the boundaries between human thought and machine, opening up a world of possibilities that once belonged to the realm of science fiction. Number 14, privacy. As brain implant technology advances, it raises profound ethical questions about privacy, autonomy, and the nature of human identity.
There's concerns about the data that this device is collecting and how secure it might be.
The potential for implants to access and influence thoughts, memories, or emotions touches on core aspects of personal identity, prompting debates about the limits of technological intervention in the human mind. Furthermore, issues of consent, data security, and the potential for misuse or coercion come to the forefront.
Bad actors could potentially come into play and hack these devices.
Addressing these ethical challenges requires a multidisciplinary approach involving ethicists, scientists, policymakers, and the public to ensure that brain implant technologies are developed and implemented in ways that respect individual rights and enhance human well-being without compromising fundamental human values. Number 13, Neuro Rehabilitation. Brain implants have revolutionized the field of neurorehabilitation, offering new hope for patients recovering from brain injuries or strokes.
How can we create technology that can help people really meaningfully contribute with all sorts of abilities?
By directly stimulating specific areas of the brain or bridging damaged neural pathways, these devices can facilitate the recovery of motor functions, speech, or cognitive abilities. This direct intervention can significantly accelerate the rehabilitation process, enabling patients to regain independence and improve their quality of life.
We want to try to basically create a demonstration where we're decoding the text, the speech, and the avatar at the same time from Anne's brain as she tries to silently attempt to speak.
The ability of brain implants to provide targeted stimulation or to bypass damaged areas of the brain exemplifies their potential to transform traditional approaches to neurological rehabilitation, making recovery possible for conditions once considered irreversible. Number 12, economics and investment. The global market for brain implants is experiencing rapid growth, driven by increasing prevalence of neurological disorders, advancements in neurotechnology, and rising demand for innovative treatments.
Experts predict that BCI has the potential to be a $3.85 billion industry by 2027, according to Allied Market Research.
This market encompasses a wide range of devices, including deep brain stimulators, cochlear implants, and retinal implants, catering to various medical needs from hearing loss to chronic pain management. The expansion of this market reflects the growing recognition of the potential of brain implants to improve the lives of millions of people worldwide.
There's been a lot more interest in terms of commercial companies trying to create a product that allows this to happen.
As investment continues to flow into research and development, the field is set to witness further innovations, making brain implants more accessible, effective, and affordable for a broader segment of the population. Number 11, the role of AI. Artificial intelligence plays a crucial role in enhancing the functionality of brain implants, enabling more sophisticated interpretation and integration of neural data.
In a 15-hour surgery last March, doctors implanted 5 microchips in Thomas's brain. that computer technology, with the help of artificial intelligence, has reconnected Thomas's brain with his spinal cord and the rest of his body.
AI algorithms can analyze the complex patterns of brain activity recorded by implants, learning to distinguish between different neural signals and translating them into actionable commands or adjustments to the device's operation. This capacity for real-time analysis and adaptation allows brain implants to become more responsive and effective, adjusting to the user's needs and providing personalized therapy or assistance.
We're basically using a computer to read Keith's thoughts and then translate that into a machine that then stimulates his hand so that he can move it.
The synergy between AI and brain implants holds immense potential for advancing neuroprosthetics, cognitive enhancement, and the treatment of neurological disorders, pushing the boundaries of what is possible in brain-machine interfacing. Number 10. Miniaturization. A key trend in brain implant technology is the miniaturization of devices, which has significant implications for safety, efficacy, and patient comfort.
Up to this point, the technology has proven that it can be extremely beneficial for patients in a number of ways, but the real challenge has been how do you get it into the brain safely in a way that's repeatable and reproducible.
Smaller implants cause less tissue damage during insertion and reduce the risk of adverse reactions, such as inflammation or scarring. This miniaturization has been made possible by advances in microfabrication techniques and materials science, allowing for the creation of devices that can perform complex functions without compromising their footprint.
The chip, more formally known as brain-computer interface, or BCI, is the size of a baby aspirin, connected to a larger device called a pedestal that gets surgically attached to the motor cortex.
Miniaturized brain implants not only improve the patient experience, but also enhance the precision of neural targeting, leading to more effective treatments for neurological disorders. Number 9. Monitoring and adaptive therapy. Modern brain implants offer the capability for real-time monitoring of neural activity, providing invaluable data for understanding brain function and the progression of neurological conditions.
There is a lot of work involved from the physician to teach the little device how to deliver and what to deliver stimulation on.
This feature enables adaptive therapy, where the device adjusts its parameters automatically in response to changes in the patient's condition or activity. For instance, a brain implant used for treating epilepsy could detect the onset of a seizure and deliver targeted electrical stimulation to abort it.
RNS is implanted in the skull, and it detects the onset of a seizure directly from the brain and then sends in a tiny electrical impulse to stop the seizure just at the beginning.
This dynamic approach to therapy represents a significant shift from traditional static treatment methods, offering a more personalized and effective management of neurological disorders. Number 8. Enhancing memory. One of the most intriguing applications of brain implants is in enhancing human memory. Researchers are exploring devices that can either mimic the brain's natural memory processes or interface with memory-related regions to improve recall.
So we wondered whether we could use electrical stimulation in order to give the hippocampus a boost when it's supposed to be learning something and improve the probability of remembering it.
Early studies have shown promise, demonstrating that electrical stimulation of certain brain areas can enhance memory performance in both healthy individuals and those with memory impairments. While this research is still in its early stages, the prospect of brain implants that can improve memory function opens up exciting possibilities for treating memory disorders and enhancing cognitive abilities in the general population.
What we hope is that we can improve the patient's function for an extended period of time, much longer than otherwise they would have.
Number 7. Spinal cord injuries. Brain implants have the potential to restore mobility in individuals with spinal cord injuries by creating a bypass around the injured area.
We are developing this technology for people with paralysis due to spinal cord injury so that they can regain control of their own hand.
By linking the brain directly to muscle groups or external devices, like robotic limbs, these implants can translate the individual's intention to move into actual movement, bypassing the damaged pathways. This technology has shown remarkable success in early trials, with patients regaining control over paralyzed limbs.
When I first started with the study, just trying to open and close my hand was extremely challenging. I never had to think about moving my hand. It was just something that naturally happened. So it was something that took a lot of mental strength.
The development of such brain-spine interfaces highlights the transformative potential of brain implants in restoring independence to those affected by spinal cord injuries. Number 6. Treating depression. Brain implants are emerging as a potential game changer in the treatment of severe depression, especially for patients who have not responded to traditional therapies.
The X is where we're stimulating.
The target is called Area 25, a junction box for the brain circuits that control our moods.
By targeting specific brain circuits involved in mood regulation, these devices can deliver continuous, targeted electrical stimulation to alleviate symptoms of depression. Clinical trials have shown promising results, with some patients experiencing significant improvements in their mood and quality of life.
What is that like, just to think that a machine and electricity could transform your emotions like that?
It felt fantastic.
This application of brain implants represents a novel approach to psychiatric treatment, offering hope for individuals with treatment-resistant depression. Number 5. Wireless breakthroughs. The advent of wireless technology in the realm of brain implants marks a significant leap forward. Traditional implants often required wires to pass through the skull, connecting the device to external power sources or computing devices.
When we're able to go deep into the brain and the thought and understanding the language that the brain speaks, there's so many doors that's going to open up for us in the medical field, and so many millions of patients that we're going to be able to help with that.
This not only increased the risk of infection, but also limited the mobility of the patients. Wireless brain implants eliminate these constraints by using electromagnetic fields or infrared communication to transmit data and power between the implant and external devices.
It kind of acts like an antenna.
That's correct.
To something else that allows people with ALS or who's had a stroke to operate different digital items in their house.
That's absolutely correct.
This breakthrough has paved the way for more practical and user-friendly neural interfaces, significantly improving the quality of life for individuals with these implants by allowing them to engage in daily activities with greater freedom and comfort. Number 4. Cost and accessibility. While brain implant technology holds immense promise, its cost and accessibility remain significant challenges.
A lot of brain interface technology is super cumbersome, inefficient, or expensive. So we're hoping to get all three of those things sort of out of the way.
The development, manufacturing, and surgical implantation of these devices involves substantial expenses, which can limit their availability to a broader population. Efforts are underway to reduce costs through technological advancements, streamline manufacturing processes, and innovative business models.
Very early stages, we're working on it, but the hope is that we'll get there.
Addressing these economic and logistical barriers is crucial for ensuring that the benefits of brain implants can be accessed by individuals across different socioeconomic backgrounds, making this life-changing technology more equitable and inclusive. Number 3. Long-term safety and reliability. Ensuring the long-term safety and reliability of brain implants is a paramount concern for researchers and clinicians.
We need to be honest about these trials. They need to be open about side effects and the problems they occur, because they will. Human trials of a technology like this will always have issues.
As these devices become more complex and are used over extended periods, understanding their long-term effects on the brain and body becomes critical. Ongoing research focuses on improving the durability of materials, preventing device failure, and minimizing the risk of long-term complications, such as tissue damage or device migration. Achieving a balance between functionality and safety is essential for the sustainable growth of brain implant technology and its acceptance as a standard treatment option.
We also want to make sure that the device doesn't interfere with the normal signaling patterns that go on in our brains. So we're really going to have to watch out for that long term.
Number 2. Cognitive enhancement. Brain implants are not only about restoring lost functions, they also hold the potential for cognitive enhancement, pushing the boundaries of human intellect, creativity, and sensory perception.
A lot of people who don't have any disabilities are interested in using devices like ours to connect with their computers or connect with their home environments.
This aspect of brain implants raises profound questions about the future of human evolution and the ethical considerations of enhancing human capabilities beyond natural limits. As research progresses, society will need to grapple with the implications of such enhancements, including issues of fairness, consent, and the definition of human identity in an era of augmented abilities.
They're highly adaptable, able to learn with minimal power consumption, and can do it with relatively few samples.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Ethical issues. At the forefront of the discussion on brain implants is the ethical frontier they represent. As technology blurs the lines between human and machine, ethical considerations become increasingly complex.
Implanting something into a living human brain is never something that should be taken lightly. It's never going to be free of risk. And quite why we want to do it is also very questionable.
Issues such as the right to cognitive liberty, the potential for neuromonitoring or neuroenhancement to infringe on privacy, and the societal implications of unequal access to enhancement technologies are just the tip of the iceberg. The development and application of brain implants necessitate a careful, ongoing dialogue among technologists, ethicists, policymakers, and the public to navigate these uncharted waters responsibly.
If you have a Neuralink device, it's recording your brain data. What happens with that brain data? I think it's safe to say that that is some of the most intimate data that we could have about a person.
This exploration of brain implants, from their historical roots to the ethical questions they pose for the future, underscores the multifaceted impact of this technology on medicine, society, and the very essence of human experience. Let us know your thoughts on the topic in the comments below.
The core of Neuralink's mission is to master the human brain, such that all of your neurons can communicate seamlessly with the outside world.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.